Nuggets expect Jonas Valanciunas to honor contract, what it means for Denver's future. Nuggets block Valanciunas' European move, trade drama, and contract standoff. Jonas Valanciunas to Panathinaikos, a stunning EuroLeague move. Jonas Valanciunas' contract drama, Nuggets demand fulfillment, Panathinaikos move blocked. Nuggets expect Jonas Valanciunas to honor contract, what it means for Denver's future. The Denver Nuggets are making a bold statement about their expectations for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's stirring up quite a conversation. According to sources within the team, the Nuggets are confident that Valanciunas will fulfill his contract obligations, despite interest from other teams, including Greece's Panathinaikos. On July 6, 2025, it was reported that the Nuggets have finalized a trade with the Sacramento Kings, bringing Valanciunas to Denver in exchange for Dario Saric. This move is significant as the Nuggets have made it clear that they do not intend to release Valanciunas from the remaining 2 years of his contract. Currently, the trade has not been officially confirmed, but the Nuggets are positioning the 6'11" center to play a crucial role as the backup for star player Nikola Jokic. The team has been actively searching for a reliable center to support Jokic during his rest periods, highlighting the importance of this acquisition. Last season, Valanciunas averaged 10.4 points and 7.7 rebounds while playing for both the Kings and the Wizards. He is set to earn $10.3 million in the upcoming season, with an additional $10 million remaining on his contract for the following year. Notably, the final year of his deal is non-guaranteed, which adds an interesting layer to his future with the team. It's important to note that Valanciunas' contract is binding, meaning he cannot explore other professional opportunities unless a mutual agreement for a buyout is reached, as explained by ESPN's Bobby Marks. The Nuggets' new front office, led by Ben Tenzer and John Wallace, has been quite active this offseason. In addition to acquiring Valanciunas, they have also traded Michael Porter Jr. and an unprotected first-round pick for 2032 to the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for forward Cameron Johnson. Furthermore, the Nuggets have signed free agents Bruce Brown and Tim Hardaway Jr. to bolster their roster and provide additional support for Jokic. But here's where it gets controversial: will Valanciunas truly fit into the Nuggets system, or will this trade backfire? As fans and analysts weigh in, what are your thoughts? Do you believe this move will strengthen the Nuggets, or do you see potential pitfalls? Share your opinions in the comments. Nuggets block Valanciunas' European move, trade drama, and contract standoff. Imagine a scenario where a top NBA player is forced to choose between a lucrative European offer and a contract with an American team. This is exactly what's happening with Jonas Valanciunas, a 33-year-old center from Lithuania who's currently at the center of a heated debate. The Denver Nuggets have made it clear that they intend to uphold Valanciunas' contract, despite a tempting offer from Greek club Panathinaikos that could see him earn a whopping $36 million over 3 years. But here's where it gets interesting: Valanciunas has expressed a desire to return to Europe, citing a desire to be closer to home. However, the Nuggets are unwilling to let him out of his contract, which still has 2 years left on it. The team has informed Valanciunas' representatives that they will not be granting him a buyout, which means he'll have to decide whether to stay in the NBA or risk losing out on a significant amount of money. So, what's driving the Nuggets' decision to keep Valanciunas on board? The answer lies in their desire to shore up their bench and provide a reliable backup option to star center Nikola Jokic. Valanciunas, who averaged 10.4 points and 7.7 rebounds in 18.8 minutes last season, is seen as a key player in the Nuggets' quest for success. And with his contract set to expire in 2 years, the team is keen to get the most out of him while they can. But Valanciunas' situation is not unique. Last offseason, the Charlotte Hornets denied Valanciunas' request to leave for Europe, keeping him on board until the trade deadline. The Hornets eventually traded me to the Phoenix Suns, who sent him back to Charlotte before he was traded again to the Milwaukee Bucks. This highlights the challenges that players face when trying to navigate the complex world of NBA contracts and European offers. Valanciunas' decision could have significant implications for the Nuggets, as well as other teams in the league. If he were to leave for Europe, the Nuggets would be forced to dip into the free agent market to find a replacement. But with top big men like Al Horford and Mo Wagner already off the board, the team may struggle to find a suitable replacement. And this is the part most people miss: the Nuggets' decision to keep Valanciunas on board is not just about the player himself, but about the broader implications for the team and the league as a whole. By holding on to Valanciunas, the Nuggets are sending a message to other teams that they are committed to building a strong roster and competing for a championship. But what do you think? Should the Nuggets have granted Valanciunas a buyout and allowed him to pursue his dreams in Europe? Or was their decision to keep him on board the right one? Let us know in the comments. In the end, Valanciunas' decision will have far-reaching consequences for the Nuggets and the NBA as a whole. Will he choose to stay in the NBA and pursue a championship with the Nuggets, or will he take the lucrative offer from Panathinaikos and return to Europe? Only time will tell. Jonas Valanciunas to Panathinaikos, a stunning EuroLeague move. The basketball world is abuzz with a potential bombshell. Jonas Valanciunas, a seasoned NBA center, is on the verge of making a shocking move to Panathinaikos Athens in the EuroLeague. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a savvy career decision or a step back for the 33-year-old Lithuanian star? Valanciunas is reportedly close to finalizing a 3-year deal worth nearly €12 million net with the Greek powerhouse, a lucrative offer that's hard to resist. The veteran center has spent 13 seasons in the NBA, playing for teams like the Toronto Raptors, Memphis Grizzlies, and Sacramento Kings, and has averaged 13.1 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game. Currently, he's part of the Denver Nuggets, with a contract guaranteed through the 2025-26 season and a team option for 2026-27 worth $10 million. However, the Panathinaikos offer presents a tantalizing prospect of long-term stability and a major role in a team built to contend for the EuroLeague title. Panathinaikos has been aggressively building its roster, with players like Jerian Grant, TJ Shorts, and Sadie Osman already on board, and coach Ergin Ataman at the helm until 2027. The team's ambitions are clear, and Valanciunas' potential addition could be a game-changer. As news of the possible transfer broke, it raised questions about the motivations behind Valanciunas' decision. Is he seeking a new challenge, or is he driven by financial considerations? And what does this mean for his international career with Lithuania? As the basketball community waits with bated breath for the official announcement, one thing is certain: this move has the potential to shake up the EuroLeague landscape. We want to hear from you. Do you think Valanciunas is making a smart move, or should he stay in the NBA? Share your thoughts in the comments. Jonas Valanciunas contract drama, Nuggets demand fulfillment, Panathinaikos move blocked. Get ready for a potential firestorm in the basketball world. Denver has made it clear to Jonas Valanciunas that they expect him to remain committed to his current contract, effectively shutting down the rumored leap to Panathinaikos. But here's where it gets controversial. This deal is reportedly guaranteed through the 2025-26 season, with a team option for 2026-27, making any potential move elsewhere a challenge unless Valanciunas and Denver reach a buyout agreement. According to updates first highlighted by Shams Charania and shared by Donatas Sabonis, Denver's front office has told Valanciunas they want him to fulfill his obligations with the Nuggets. This approach undermines Panathinaikos' hopes of landing the veteran center. Eurohoops, citing NBA insider Mark Stein, confirms that Denver remains intent on keeping him, throwing a wrench into the Greek club's pursuit. The question most people miss is, are these decisions purely about basketball strategy, or does it also boil down to finances and team chemistry? Interestingly, the Zeljko Obradovic vs Dimitris Atoudis masterclass, part of the PAO Offense and Defense event organized by the head coach's board, sparked playful jabs about Valanciunas' situation. During the session, there were light-hearted comments asking if anyone had inside information on the big man's future plans. Meanwhile, Matt George provided news on the Sacramento Kings and Jonathan Kuminga situation, mentioning that Sacramento would be comfortable holding onto its current roster, including players like Malik Monk and Vince Carter, if the Warriors don't let go of Kuminga. He also noted that the Kings still expect the Valanciunas trade to proceed, alongside an acquisition involving Dennis Schroeder. If Valanciunas does indeed end up in Denver, it updates the larger trade picture significantly. David Mackay, another voice in the conversation, expressed enthusiasm about Valanciunas competing for a title with the Nuggets, pointing out that the center was moved to Memphis in 2019, right before his former Toronto team became NBA champions, and he never received a ring despite his major contributions to the Raptors for more than 6 seasons. To him, it seems fitting that Valanciunas finally gets a real shot at postseason glory. So, what's your take on this drama swirling around Jonas Valanciunas? Do you believe Denver is making the right move by insisting he stay, or should they consider mutual benefits of a potential buyout and let him explore new horizons in Europe? Sound off in the comments. Some might argue the team has every right to hold him to his signed agreement, while others will say that star players deserve the freedom to choose their own paths. Let your voice be heard. For more details and ongoing developments on Valanciunas, check out the coverage on Hoops Hype, https://hoopshype.com/player/Jonas-Valanciunas.